First thing that comes to your mind. First thing.
Sharks.
No, I'm gonna ask you. Not the literal. Hey guys, I'm Nema from 1:37 p.m. and welcome to Eatables, where every episode we review food, talk life, and break bread with new friends. My guest today is Hannah Berner. She's a former collegiately ranked tennis player with 2 podcasts that are currently blowing up the charts, Berning in Hell and The Geekly Squad. You may know her from Bravo TV's Summer House, but you're about to know her as one of the most talented stand-up comics in New York City. Today, Hannah and I are doing a deep dive into an American staple, the burger. We've picked 3 of our top favorites to try together. Hannah Berner, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you're hungry.
I am,
We're
always.
about to eat. We have all the condiments you need here. Sriracha, ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce.
Okay.
But there are these 4 ominous black bottles here.
Okay.
These are our mystery sauces. See the background change? You didn't notice the flames, did you?
This is why I have trust issues.
Yeah,
Every
you're gonna
time I
find
trust
out.
a man.
But listen, it's okay, because we're gonna do this together. It's gonna be a trust building exercise.
I literally just opened 300 restaurants all across America. I've never ran a restaurant before.
So we're gonna start right out the gate with a current trending burger in social media. MrBeast is a very popular YouTuber who, 90 million views on videos and has now launched a burger line, which is what's sitting in front of you right now.
Well, this is interesting because a lot of YouTubers do well digitally, and then when they're in person, it doesn't go as well. So let's see. I like the cheese. Okay, it already has some ketchup on it. It looks good so far. They could have asked if I wanted mustard or not, but it's okay. Oh no, this is hot sauce. Oh, shit. I do like the ratio of cheese to burger. I don't like when they just do like a little bit of cheese. I want cheese all over the place.
Are you a fan of this trend of like people who were in social media and online branching into other things that they're not ordinary?
1,000%.
You are.
Because in the entertainment business, there used to just be a certain number of people that could tell someone you're going to be a star.
Okay.
And because of social media, you can break so many more barriers, and people with real talent don't have to wait for one person to give them the opportunity. I mean, look at Justin Bieber.
I'm gonna challenge you on this. Logan Paul, who now is a professional boxer, like his brother. Here are people who a lot of purists would say have no business getting into boxing, but his pay-per-views are some of the highest that ever. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
You'd argue it's more like WWE.
Well, he fought the greatest boxer of all time.
Who's old?
True.
He was old. It raises awareness for the sport. I think a lot of kids that would have never known about boxing like it. And I'm also just pro not having a boss. And if you having to get your ass beat by an old boxer makes you money, then more power to him.
I would proceed with caution with this.
Oh no!
Once it hits, it really hits.
It hit my nose first.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I smelled it going.
Maybe like the pound of sriracha that's in my nose right now.
Yeah. But you're warmed up. I warmed you up with the sriracha.
Can't taste anything anymore. Wait, so go on stage.
Yeah.
Do you have any like pre-stage routine that you do?
I take a nervous poop.
Oh, okay. And you can do that.
Stand-up is a laxative. So I'll go in the bathroom. I hope there's no people there to see me, because then they'll go on Reddit and be like, Hannah Berner just blew up the bathroom at this comedy club.
And the show.
And the show. So I go, I let it out, I feel fresh, I feel light. I look at my set list sometimes if I'm practicing a certain order, and I write it down in my notes app, and then you just go.
And what's the hardest moment as a comic? Is it like the second before stage? It's like dealing with a heckler? Like what's sort of the one thing we wouldn't know?
The hardest moment is when a comedian walks past you after their set going, that crowd's not good.
Interesting.
Because your material can be really, really good, but again, it's a two-way street. They are the judges of what's funny, not us.
Can someone set before you fuck your setup?
I try to not care about the person before, but I hope there's laughter, because it makes me know that the crowd's in a good mood and I don't have to teach them about happiness.
From a burger design aesthetic, MrBeast, you're happy?
I'm happy.
And from a taste perspective?
I'm gonna say 8.
I think we were fans of this though, right?
Yes, I liked it a lot. The
like,
pickle at the bottom
did
was
an amazing job.
Pleasant surprise.
Yeah. This is the infamous, and I didn't even know, started in New York City, Shake Shack.
There's a theory that Shake Shack purposely has a really long line to make people want to go more. They take their time. So, because New Yorkers love waiting in lines. I like the burger meat better on this. than the previous one. However, you could use some more pickles. But again, this is just my own personal taste.
Do you find, because you do lean into inappropriate comic, which I think all comics lean into, like the, that kind of stuff. Are your parents a fan of that? Do they oftentimes like, Hannah, please? Or are they just like, they've accepted it, they're supportive?
Well, I was a tennis player in a past life, and
nationally ranked.
Yes.
Yes.
But I wasn't necessarily happy. So I think my parents have dealt with both sides of me being successful on paper, but not successful emotionally and mentally.
That's a weird concept to me, that someone who could be like a nationally ranked tennis player could be so successful at something, but then so unhappy at it.
Just because you're good at something doesn't mean it brings you joy. And if you think about it, stand-up and tennis are very similar in that you're like alone on a stage or on your side of the court. When something's going wrong, you can't have another comic come on stage. Like, it's just you performing with your own brain.
Can we talk about creativity and things like that? Are you a 1:37 a.m. person or a 1:37 p.m. person? When do you thrive?
Neither.
Neither? Neither, really? What's your ideal, when do you thrive? What time?
To be honest, I feel like I'm either recovering from a nap or about to nap like all day. I don't really have a prime time. There are people, no offense to Gary Vee, I love Gary Vee, who wakes up early in the morning and gets after it. I need 10 hours of sleep minimum for me to thrive. So I think you have to find out what's right for you and your sleeping pattern.
But Gary's a big proponent of sleeping. Like, he likes to sleep. Dioc, isn't that right?
8 hours.
Yeah.
8 hours? Okay, good. Gary, there's so many entrepreneurs that are like, you gotta wake up at 4 a.m. before everyone else is up. Yeah, I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and I'll start napping by 2 p.m. because I'm exhausted.
I don't know what these are, but I will tell you that the one thing I do know is that was the only hot sauce.
Okay.
There'll be no more hot sauces for you. I'm gonna let you start first.
Okay.
Dab it on your burger.
Yeah, because you gave me a warning before, which
Yeah.
probably affected my reaction. I feel like it's water. I didn't put enough. Oh no, it's pickle juice.
This is pickle juice, yep.
And I love it. Do you ever take a pickleback shot?
I've never done one, ever. Yeah.
Open your mouth.
Is it the hot sauce or the pickle juice?
We'll see. It's the pickle juice.
Is that my first pickleback shot?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, that's
Now
just
I know what it
wasn't
is.
that good?
It's actually not bad, yeah. Give me a 1 to 10.
8.
This is your second 8 of the day. I just want you to know, you're playing it very PC right now. Yeah, everything is an 8. Kendall Jenner is dating this guy.
Wait, who?
Kendall Jenner.
Who's that?
She's like one of the Kardashians. You know who Kendall Jenner is. Fucker. You know? She is dating Devin Booker, who's an NBA player, and she said in an article that she does not ever allow her significant others to meet the family for at least 1 to 2 years. She wants you to wait to get to know if this is real or not. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. You should bring him to meet your parents immediately. Like, put them in the most uncomfortable situation. What are you waiting for? What if in 2 years he doesn't get along with your mom? We could have dealt with that the first day.
So we've done fast food, we have done the YouTube burger, now we're doing the iconic New York City burger. I like that.
Oh, wow.
Good?
Mama is thick. T-H-I-C-C. Thick.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite time of day?
None. I'm depressed.
Favorite movie?
Space Jam.
Favorite family member?
Myself. I'm just kidding. My mom.
Right.
And my cat Butter.
Favorite member of NSYNC, your all-time favorite band?
It's JC.
Rank all 5 members.
JC had the best voice. Lance is a sweetheart. And JT's talented. Oh, and then of course we have,
Joey Fatone.
Joey Fatone. Actually, he's number 1.
What about the last one?
Nick.
No, that's a Backstreet Boy. It's Chris Kirkpatrick, by the way.
How do you know his full
I don't know how I know that. I just know that. My sister was obsessed
I feel
with
like you were in a Persian boy band.
Last 3 Google searches on your phone. Don't lie.
Okay, my last 3
Yep.
is adopt a cat.
Makes
I already
sense.
have a cat. Oh, David Archuleta. I just Googled because I want to know where he's been since American Idol.
That guy that was an American Idol.
Yeah, he
back
just
in the
came
day.
out
That's right.
actually
Yes.
as LGBTQ, so I needed to spend 2 hours in a dark American Idol hole.
Most famous person in your phone right now?
Maybe Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy.
Would Alex Cooper answer if you called her?
Probably.
Alex Cooper, right now, On speakerphone, answer if you put her on speaker and call. Let's just try.
Who's the most famous person in your phone?
Your call has been forwarded to an
Just leave a
automated
message.
voice
Just
message
say what you're doing.
Hey Alex, it's Hannah Berner. I'm doing a show right now and I wanted to call you, check in. It was super important. Call me later, we'll discuss business. Drinks on you, bye.
What would Hannah Berner today say to Hannah Berner years ago who was leaving tennis, trying to think about making a comedy career an actual thing? What would be your words of wisdom, guiding light to that version of you?
That the little things are not as important as they seem and just to keep listening to your gut.
You're not giving me another 8. No 8s.
8.
No way! For all things Hannah, including updates on where you can see her live, check out her Instagram at Being Burns, or like 2 podcasts, which is kind of a flex, I think, to have 2 super successful podcasts.
Yeah, it's tiring though.
Yeah, it's probably very exhausting, but you do it well. I adore you. Thank you for reviewing burgers with me, and we'll catch you next time.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.